You gotta stay awake.
I know.
Hello, everybody.
I gotta stay awake here.
Danny and Wanda from Deep South Homestead. I'm hunting this pop-out chat.
There we go. Dragging
Give
around.
me I don't know why this stuff pops up on this computer. It makes
No sense, does it?
crazy. All right, so I need to enlarge that a little bit.
That's good.
Can you read it?
Yeah, but now you gotta.
That should be okay. All right, y'all, I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Trying to get it where we can see each other. See what y'all are
Trying
saying.
to see the chat.
That's not gonna work. Well, let me do this. It'll do it.
There we go.
Now
That's
better.
it. That's a whole much better.
At least we don't have us so up in our face this time.
Right.
Okay. Hello.
All right.
We've had kind of a unusual week.
It's been a very challenging week this week.
It started out, we had our Azure haul. They let us know it would be Tuesday at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
When I saw that Monday, I'm going, oh my goodness, Lucy has an appointment at 8:30. Two separate directions. It would take us an hour to get from one to the other. So there's no way I could get Lucy to her appointment, so I had to call and cancel it. So Monday I called and changed hers to 2:30 Tuesday so we could make the 8 Azure haul. About 8 o'clock Monday night, we get a thing that the Azure truck broke down and it won't be there at 8 o'clock for us to be on standby because we would only have 2-hour notice if we're lucky.
Right.
So Tuesday, I'm watching my phone all day trying to get things going, and Danny has a load of lumber coming.
I have a load of
and it's
material
supposed to come right after lunch, and then we have to have Lucy at the vet at 2:30. Well, in between all this, I'm watching for Azure in case, and Azure doesn't show up, but
the lumber does.
well, right at the time, Danny comes in, he gets a piece of wood in his eye. He's like, okay, you're gonna have to make me an appointment. I can't get it out. And so I'm in here making an appointment. It's like an hour, less than an hour before we have to have Lucy there.
Yeah.
And the lumber shows up. So he's out getting the lumber and unloading all that stuff. And I'm like, I have got to go take Lucy. And when I called for an appointment, they said, look, you need to bring him before 2:30. And I said, well, my dog's got to be at the vet at 2:30. You're across town. I was spazzing. And they said, well, just come drop him off and go back to your dog appointment. Well, I still didn't have quite enough time to get across town and then back by 2:30. And as we were heading into town, I'm like, we're going to drop her off.
We just drop Lucy off at the vet and tell them, say, just hang on to her. We'll be back.
We'll be back. So we left her at the vet all by her lonesome, and they played with her the whole time.
I think they played with her, yeah.
And we go over, Danny gets the piece of wood out of his eye, he thinks.
They took one out of the center of the corner. A piece of wood is stuck in the cornea of my eye. They took it out and said, okay, we got it. Well, for the next 2 days, I'm fighting my eye hurting on the inside in here. And we have gone to Hattiesburg.
Well, let me get there. But he has been having problems with that. And so we went all day Tuesday, no Azure, didn't hear from him. Well, in the meantime, Tuesday night, my daughter-in-law's going to the hospital to have the baby. And she's supposed to have it by, we hope, before lunch Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So I told Danny, I said, I'm leaving about 10, headed to the hospital. She should have the baby. I should be able to see it and get it back in case they call on Azure. Well, she keeps going and she keeps going. And luckily, she kept going because they called on Azure. They gave us 1 hour's notice.
1 hour's notice.
And when they did, I didn't see it for 10 or 15 minutes, so I was even less time than that. And so we're flying to Poplarville to get our Azure.
30-something minute drive for us.
And I only had 25 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
And I was hurrying, and I'm watching the phone, hoping the baby's being born, not being born. Watch all afternoon, no baby. he wasn't born till after 6, late 6 o'clock, and we weren't going to drive to Hattiesburg, and because it's an hour drive, and see the baby, because I knew they have the bonding time, all this stuff. So we waited till the next morning, which would have been Thursday. All right, so we get up Thursday, and we take off to Hattiesburg seeing you baby. I do have a picture.
Oh, you do? You have a Nana picture?
I have a Nana picture, yeah. I have a Nana picture if I can find it.
It should be... Is that it right there, or is it... There we go.
Let me see if I can put that up there. That's a Nana picture. He was a chunky little feller. He was 8 pounds, 6 ounces. His name is Ethan. And they're home and dealing with the baby right now. And what else do we have going on?
Well, on the way back from seeing the baby, my eye was hurting really bad. And I was like, I told Wanda, I said, man, I broke my hand up and did this here, and I broke my hand down, but it quit hurting. And I sat there and kept blinking my eye. I said, it quit hurting. Well, I took my finger and run in the corner of my eye, and a huge, big old chunk of wood, somehow or other, must have been back in behind my eyeball in there or something, but it came out, and now my eye feels fine. I mean, it was just crazy.
Yeah, I think you've gotten something out twice since we've been back.
Yeah, since we've been back, I got that big piece out, and then later on, and the eye doctor told me he said he completely cleaned my eye, but
he didn't.
He did not, and we actually got 2 more pieces out of it a little while later.
And then what else we got going on? We had, no, I forgot. The same day that the baby was supposed to be born, we took off first thing and got baby chicks first.
Oh yeah, they called us and told us.
Before we went and got Azure, we went to get our chicks.
Before we went to get Azure, we had to run get baby chicks, come home. I threw them in the high tunnel, in the greenhouse. I had it all locked down where it would stay nice and warm because it was cool.
And then you forgot to turn the lights off.
And I had the lights turned on because we got them early that morning, and it was like 65 or 66 degrees. The little greenhouse was at 70 or something, so I turned the heat lamps on. We put the baby chicks in there. I got them all set up, but we had to leave to go to Hattiesburg. Well, I forgot to turn the lights off and open the vents up and all that kind of stuff. I told her, I said, oh my gosh, I said,
we're fixing to have cooked chicken.
I said, they're going to be dead when we get home. I know they are. And we come home, and it was just at 90 degrees in there, and they were fine. You know, they were hopping around, having a good time. So
yeah. So we've been going back and forth. Yesterday, what did we do yesterday? Yesterday was Friday.
Yesterday,
I worked all day trying to do some cooking.
I had to clean the rest of the garden up yesterday.
Yeah, we worked in the raised beds. My courtyard some.
Courtyard some. We did that
last night.
And this morning I put some dirt in the courtyard for you. And
that's right. It was early this morning, not last night.
Yesterday I cleaned up the okra out of the garden because we had.
And you made your little ramp to your woodshed.
I built a ramp into my woodshed. I did, and then today I built your thing for your potatoes and all that.
Yeah. We made French fries, y'all. Got a video coming up.
Been a busy
And then
busy
on
week.
top of that, Mr. Keith was headed this way.
Oh yeah, y'all keep Keith and 2 of his friends
in your
prayers. He's coming down from Michigan with 2 of his friends, and they have had a lot of tire trouble and stuff, and they're finally back on the road again. And
sound like
Willie Nelson, didn't it? Back on the road again. He's just north of Birmingham right now, coming this way. And we've been praying and praying that he.
And we need to know if anybody's in that route anywhere in there in case he needs help. We may have to have some YouTube buddies that can get to him pretty quick.
He's coming down 65 to Birmingham, hitting 20, or it'd be 59 actually, but 20 from Birmingham down all the way to Hattiesburg.
Yeah, let me go back. I saw somebody saying something about Terminator.
Danny, my sister, died yesterday from cancer. Oh, I'm
that
sorry.
Was my crooked little homestead.
Yeah, my
okay, I know about that one. I was trying to remember who it was.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that. Sorry for your loss. The thing about cancer is a respecter of nobody. And it's totally preventable. It's just that, well, it's about the food system. I ain't gonna go into it. But.
Yeah. And so, Mr. Keith, I've been monitoring them yesterday and then again today, and if they don't have any more issues, they should be here late tonight.
Sometime in the wee morning hours, let's just put it that way.
Yeah, and so we've got them a hotel, they'll be fine, and then tomorrow is my birthday.
Tomorrow is Miss Wanda's birthday, that's right.
So, I guess
she'll be a young lady tomorrow.
I guess I get a Farm cup for my birthday.
I don't know. We don't know yet.
Oh, y'all never know.
Chrissy Turtle says I could drive 65 to 59 with my eyes closed. That's what I told Wanda. I said I've made that run so many times in my life. Well, because I asked him, I said, which way are you coming? You know, and he said we're coming down to Birmingham and hitting 65 and going to 20 down to Meridian, it turns back into 59. Well, when you get to Tuscaloosa back down, it turns into 59, or Meridian actually turns into 59. But I mean, I have made that run many, many, many times.
Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, I've been trying to do some things and have some things cooked because I wanted to have Keith and his friends some homemade food. I don't want to have to go out and buy them something. I want to be able to cook them something. So they're going to have some homemade stuff. They've got let's see, I've got a brisket, sweet potato cornbread. I'm going to make regular cornbread because Mr. Keith is diabetic. And we're going to have some sweet potatoes, some beans, some peas. Might do some cauliflower on the side. So they should, and if I get energetic, I might fry them some okra, but I don't know about that. We talked about that. I'd love to be able to fry them some okra because I'm not sure if they've had fried okra.
Old Dominion Homestead said our Danny corn is 100 feet tall. I think you mean 10 foot, not 100, but or it might be so tall it looks like it's 100 feet tall.
Well, I will be 64 tomorrow. I have one more year before I turn 65. Yeah, Jennifer's putting up the listing for Deep South Homestead. If y'all know anybody that wants to move to Mississippi.
Yep.
Tony Rayleigh says, send me 4 okra seeds. We should have them up. We hope to have them up this
guys,
week.
I'm working on it.
This week's been crazy.
It was sad. We have a video coming up about the okra one day next week, I guess.
Yo, I don't even know. I was so far behind in videos.
We are so far behind.
What y'all are getting in now was probably nearly a week ago. Tim, we got about 100 drops of rain. Maybe. Did y'all get any?
I thought maybe y'all might get some, Tim. I seen it heading down your way. I told Wanda, I said, it might make it to Tim and M's. I think Chris probably got some.
See, several of them's telling me they're 74, so Miss Gail and Miss Beverly both are 74. That still seems a long ways away, but then it seems like it'll be tomorrow, don't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, when you get to be our age, time just flies, you know. I was asking Wanda, I said, what did we do today? Did we do anything? Yeah.
We were sitting there.
We were sitting there.
Oh, I don't know if I got a picture. I might can show them in the bag.
Now, Old Dominion says, Danny, it's 100 feet tall. It's so tall, really. Now, we did do some French fries after I made Miss Wanda her...
I ain't going to show them my cutter.
Her cutter.
That's a bag of fries.
Well, you got all your pictures on the bottom there.
Well, they ain't much there.
You can pull them up and look.
Well, there ain't nothing there but the baby, probably. Well, the video of what we were doing. All right, this is the shoestring. Well, where'd it go? We didn't know when we were doing this. We thought it was going to be shredded, but it wasn't. It was shoestrings. So, and Danny had some for supper.
I had some of them for supper, the shoestring ones. I'm tell you what, them things was good. I told her, I said, we might have made a mistake by cutting the bigger fries up with the thing, you know. But you could take that lever and grab that thing, and when you pull it down, I mean, it just, them taters just fall right through that thing. I told her, I said, man, this is good.
Yeah, I see Miss Nancy's 79 and Miss Peggy just turned 77. Y'all in the sevens. That's supposed to be good. A 7 is a good thing. Farm on Cub. Danny, my collards are so big already, big enough to eat. Wow.
Wow, we
If
couldn't
we
have.
had 'em, the
Look, I'm gonna
insects
tell you
would-
what. I walked out the door today. I told Wanda, I said I'm gonna go check on the baby chicks, and I walked out the door and looked at the thermometer. It had 100 degrees on it. Now that's not the heat index. That was the temperature. Was 100 degrees.
Aaron, do they ship well?
What?
He said I could make espresso muffins for your birthday if you live closer. I said, do they ship
Yeah,
well?
well.
Pack them up and send them to
Plus,
me.
they are grain-free, dairy-free, and sugar-free. Wow.
See, I could go for that,
Oh,
or I could just drink a cup of espresso. I guess
you could.
and
Yeah.
and think about some muffins that I don't have.
Yeah, when you get to be our age, it seems like when you wake up, time just starts sliding away. I mean, I wake up at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I try to do a little bit of okra, shell a little bit out, and then I cook breakfast about 5, and I'm usually out the door, around 6, but
Jeff
Yeah.
Outdoor says, is 2,000 too much for a farm all cub?
what did you pay for your farm all cub? Is 2,000 too much? I paid 3,500 for one, and I paid 1,000 for the other one. So that falls in between it there. That's a fair price if it's in decent shape, But now I've put probably $10,000 into them.
He's put a lot in.
I'm not lying when I tell you that.
Not really that much in the second one.
No, I'm talking about in both of them. I probably have 10.
Oh yeah.
I've got over 10.
All the parts.
The equipment.
The equipment.
The equipment's where you run your money up. Because I'll find something in Wisconsin for $1,000 and it costs $500 to ship it here, and then I'll find something in North Carolina because there's nothing here. And
the tractor itself, the last one, you don't have that much in.
I probably have
2,500 maybe.
Probably have 2,500 in the last one. Yeah, I probably put that much in parts in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not too bad, but the deal is
the labor, I've got a ton of, and I'm not through with it. It's still in the shop. I got to take we did the left differential, and now I got to take the right differential off.
But you can drive it.
I can drive it. Yeah.
It's still. I mean, it's still where.
I just need to get that right differential fixed. Then it's ready to just be took out of the shop permanently.
Jeff said he found one that's in decent shape for 2,000, ready to buy probably tomorrow.
That's a good deal.
I did not have the cataract surgery. There's an insurance glitch.
Yeah.
And so I decided to put it off for a while, and I'm glad I did. If I'd have had surgery on top of everything else this week, I don't know what I'd have done. So.
Oh, the surgery would have been horrible this week.
Oh yeah.
It would have been really.
It'd been the day that we had to go to.
It would have been bad. It was.
Everything would have happened all at one time if I'd have done the surgery.
Clifton Buck says, question, Mr. Danny, the big brown roaches have taken over my feed shed. Is there anything to get rid of them that won't hurt our feed?
Diatomaceous earth?
No, the
roaches.
What's the spray we?
They can't spray that in their feed.
Not in the feed, in the building.
Oh.
What is it?
Do we have one here?
I'm trying to think. Is there one here in this house? Give me just a
minute.
minute.
Or look in that utility room. I don't think there's one in the kitchen. I don't remember. When you take seedlings out of a greenhouse, do you harden them off? It is so hot here. Usually they're used to the heat, but Danny does take them out some to get used to the sun. They usually are already used to the heat, but sun. They're saying borax and mothballs for that, but
I have something.
Look in that little utility room. I know it's here somewhere because I know I've used it.
It ain't out here.
That little room. where the washer is. Yeah, he don't know where nothing is. I'm just telling y'all. We're going to give away some coffee tonight. So the ones that have already gotten coffee, let me know that you have tried the coffee from Silver Run Coffee Crafters at silverruncoffee.com. The ones that haven't tried it, let me know, because we're going to try and pick somebody that we haven't picked before. I try to remember names, but I don't always do that.
Okay, guys, this right here is what I use. They make several different ones of these. Don't buy the ones from Walmart. We get this at a feed store because it's a lot more powerful. And it's a fog. It's not a spray, it's a fog. When you spray it, it fogs. And don't just go crazy. All you gotta do is just tap it. Just and look like up in the corners or around a doorway or something like that.
His hand's messing with my vision over here.
And for I'm telling you, for 6 weeks or more, if anything just crawls across where you sprayed that at, it will die. You know what I mean? That stuff is the best we have found.
All right, so several people say they've tried it. Let's see where.
Oh, let's see here.
Okay.
Everybody's in a coffee mode, ain't they?
Yeah, because I told them I needed to know who had tried it. The organic coffee is black gold. It is, yeah, I think I'm right. Rebecca's on here somewhere. I believe the organic coffee is black gold. So if you try it, that's a good one. Christy said she got hers and loved it. Kathy, if the low octane is no caffeine, it's done with mountain waterpress.
Mountain waterpress, yeah.
It's really good for people that don't do caffeine. The best coffee would be, to me, is Zero Dark 30. I like a darker coffee. I like my Zero Dark 30. How about Sue Ladine? She says she would like to try coffee, and she's our number 2 person right now throwing out. I don't know who the number 1 is, but number 2. Let me write that down. I'm not sure. Some of our moderators are out tonight. Lippy will bounce in and out. She's getting a grandson ready to go on fishing tournament, and Allison is probably not around because she's getting her house remodeled right now. She's in the process of remodeling. Monkey Food Garden and Monkey Mama went to Petals from the Past in Alabama, so they're not here right now. So I think a lot of people went over to Alabama to Petals from the Past. Sue Ladine, send me an email at deepsouthhomestead@gmail.com and go over to silverruncoffee.com and choose which one of the coffees that you would like to try and put it in the email. And then whatever, if you have a drip coffee maker or whatever, put that in the email too.
From All Cubs says,
along with your address.
Where he lives at, you can get Cubs for $1,000 all day long.
Jeez.
All around. He said when he gets his land, he's going to buy as many of them as he can.
Cajun Dog said they got the Zero Dark 30 and it was delicious. To me, I like my coffee to be coffee. I don't need watered down. A lot of people like a really light coffee. To me, that's tea. I like a dark coffee. Delta Dawn is another one that's dark, I believe. Trish says she remembers when Bingle was even stronger. It really worked. Yeah.
Oh, Jeff Jackson said, gave a praise report for my surgery a few weeks ago, but complications came up, so watching y'all from a hospital bed tonight. Hopefully out tomorrow. Well, Jeff, we will keep you in our prayers. Wanda, are you going to plant a fall garden in the greenhouse? High tunnel. Yes, we will.
In the high tunnel?
In the high tunnel,
We're
yeah.
doing...
And in the greenhouse. We're going to do it in the greenhouse and the high tunnel.
We've got a video coming up of our fall seed starting.
Yeah.
And what else have I got going on? I can't remember. This week has just been crazy.
We have so many videos we've had to make. We've
60-foot raised bed.
We got one on the 60-foot raised bed. We got one on
seed
starting. We got one on peanuts in the high tunnel. We should have anyway. And
I think so. And then a general update.
We have a general update on the whole property here. I mean, we've got behind. I mean, literally. Tony Miles says we need more pecan handled knives.
Okay, that's the other thing.
We did go by the knife shop, guys. We have ordered 50 more knives, the trappers. These will be numbered, and they have a particular saying on the side of them.
We're not going to give it away yet.
Not going to give it away just yet. This is a special knife made with this particular saying on the side of it from
Bear & Son.
From Bear & Son's Knives.
Yeah, they do an awesome job.
They do an awesome job, guys. And now these might be a little bit more expensive because we've had some more stuff done to them.
They cost a little more than the last
ones. They cost a little bit more than the last ones. Now, I still haven't got the blade stock to make the single blade knives yet for Christmas that I want to make. I'm having a little bit of trouble getting some blade stock. So once I get that figured out and get it in, then we will be making those. Plus, I'm actually considering ordering 50 more trapper knives with cherry wood instead of pecan, because I have a lot of cherry, this dark red. It almost looks like rosewood when he gets through with it. And we're not 100% sure about that yet, because you're talking about a lot of money. When you order that many knives, it's a lot of money. And
yeah, we thought about trying for 100, and we were like, no, let's do 50, sell them, and then turn around and do the other 50.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it's a huge burden right now, but yeah, we will have the knives. We do have our shirts from Carrie, RCF Designs.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of shirts over there. If you're looking for anything Pecan Grove or Deep South Homestead, over there. There's Miss Lippy.
Broken Dolly says, did your peanuts do better in the high tunnel or on the outside in the garden?
That's coming.
We got a video coming on that one. I can't give it away. We got a video coming. Carolyn Food Forest 355 says, I love cherry wood.
It's going to be a pretty knife, I think.
And Wounded Knee says, oh, I want a cherry knife.
So just be looking for that and the okra seeds. We will be putting okra seeds up hopefully by next weekend.
Hopefully.
If we don't have too much going on this week. But I already know Lucy goes in Tuesday morning for her surgery. We're going to have her
Chrissy.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, we're going to have her spaded.
So that will happen Tuesday. So we've got still got a lot going on this week.
3B says, how many years do you think mineral tubs will last planting in them? Probably 25, 30 years or more. They're UV resistant. Vicky wants to know, where did we get our cherry wood? It came off of Deep South Homestead.
Danny's had it in the barn.
I've had it in the barn since Hurricane Katrina.
20 years.
Yeah, it's been in there 20 years.
But it's old wood.
It's old dark red heart cherry.
Yeah, it's some nice wood.
Let's see.
Kansas Terry, 50th anniversary today.
Hey, man, all right.
That's great. Tim says, I have about 8 cherry trees to cut down. How much you want?
Oh.
This is already dried and ready to go, Tim.
Yeah.
He's got to have dried wood.
I mean, I'll take all the cherry you want to bring, but, you know, bust up for firewood.
God's desire for me said they thought they had lost their pecan grove knife, but for 4 months they couldn't find it. They prayed and asked God to help show them, and they found it yesterday.
All right. All right.
Okay, let's see, where else we have.
Tiny
what
Seek Steading
vegetables?
says, I want cherry knife and for gifts.
Y'all just have to hold on. I don't know when Mr. What's his name?
Ken.
Mr. Ken will get them to us. Usually he's not too long, so I would say within the next week or so, maybe 2 weeks, we should have them. We were wanting to get them in early enough for people to order for Christmas presents.
Yeah.
A lot of people love to give things like that away at Christmas.
Michigan Lifestyle says, Danny, can you grow black walnut trees down there? Yes, as a matter of fact, there's one right,
huge one.
there's one right out here in the yard over here, but now they don't grow just in the woods everywhere. You have to actually plant it and baby it to get it up. Once you get it growing, I mean, this tree is probably 50 years old and it's only like this big around. I mean, it's not real big.
Yeah.
Cul-de-sac says, praise report, I got a breakthrough I've been praying for. Oh, amen. I like to hear that.
George Smith says his wife, and he just celebrated 53 years on the 16th. My goodness. That is awesome.
That's awesome.
Teresa said, I harvested sweet potatoes 4 weeks ago, but must have missed one. I got slips coming in. Any way to keep them till next year?
You can dig them up and put them in a container and try to take care of them. You know.
Rusty's heart surgery went well.
It went well. It went really well.
He's home and
yeah,
just doing really good. So not a big deal with that. I mean, it is a big deal for him at his age, but he's doing well with it. I think the younger you are, you bounce back.
You bounce back a lot faster.
Thank you, Jesus People Homestead, Cynthia Stone, for the birthday wishes. Anything for bagworms in pecan trees?
We have them here really, really bad, and all I do is take my pole saw when I see them and just cut the little piece of limb off and get them down. I jump up down on them, mash them, and take them off in the woods and just throw them away. Let's see.
I'm trying to read this.
Yeah, this jumping. My eyes are.
Making cream corn tonight. That's Texas Chopper. Wow.
Wow. Darlene, we don't know how the purple sweet potatoes taste yet because they haven't cured. They're sitting right over here beside us right here. They haven't cured yet.
The shirt, that I don't know if they can see it. Where am I at? Right here.
Yeah.
Our friend Jen, from
Jen at the Nut House.
JM at the Nut House, came up with this calculus like this. And so I came up with Candy, which is our cow, times corn equals fertilizer. Because calculus makes absolutely no sense. So if you've got Candy times corn and you end up with fertilized, most people wouldn't get it would make no sense to most people.
Aaron has put across here, wants to know, would it be okay to live on the North Craton line because it has layers of earth crust that has been there for years? Aaron, there is actually no safe place where there are fault lines at right now.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. They're literally, when I say everywhere, they're popping up in places that usually, I mean, you know, we knew the western Appalachian Mountains had a fault line on it. Now we're finding out that the eastern side has a massive fault line on it. It goes all the way up through Virginia and up into New York up there. We've got them all across not only the New Madrid, we've got them all the way from the New Madrid over toward Colorado, and from Colorado up toward Wyoming, you know, toward Yellowstone, and then back out toward the West Coast, and all up and down the West Coast. There's multiple fault lines there, all the way down to to South America. I mean, to Central America. I mean, they're all the way to the Gulf of Mexico. I mean, they're starting to pop up everywhere off the coast of North Carolina. I mean, off the coast of Florida. These fault lines are beginning to pop up everywhere. It's because inside the earth is heating up, and there is nothing we can do about it. It is cyclical. It happens once every 600 to 700 years, and it's just during our time frame that it's happening, our time in life. As a matter of fact, it will affect the growth of our vegetables, the heat coming out of the ground. We dug our sweet potatoes the other day. Them potatoes was like they had already been in the oven coming out of the ground. Literally,
they were warm.
They were just as warm as they could be coming out of that ground, and it is it's not good. I mean, it's really not good.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Alice Aiton says there's a lot of stuff being done underground too. Allison, there's a lot of stuff being done underground. As a matter of fact, they are actually building new nuclear facilities underground everywhere. That is actually, they're portable, to be honest with you. But they're doing them underground for safety reasons. In case something happens, they'll just melt into the earth. You know what I mean? They don't want them up above it, because they're building so many of them.
Heidi must be saying something about waiting till pets are older to spay or neuter.
No, they do
our
not.
Vet recommended
Right.
5 months.
He said at 5 to 8 months.
Yeah.
You don't want to wait any longer than that, because if you do, then the animal can have more complications with the surgery. If you do it earlier, then they have less problems. They get over it a lot faster.
Yeah. So we're hoping that she goes through everything really well, because they don't act like it's a really big thing. It's just that they watch her overnight. So she's going to get to have a sleepover, I guess. And if you go to RCF Designs, they have Carrie has a drop down menu, and it'll say Pecan Grove, Deep South Homestead. Click on the Pecan Grove one if you're looking for this shirt in particular. We have shirts on both Pecan Grove and Deep South Homestead. So there's a little drop down box that has their shirts, and you have to click on the Pecan Grove one for this particular shirt. Where are we at?
Oh, let's see here.
Yeah, Tambra said 6 months for hers. Lucy was over 5 months.
Yeah, she's 5 months.
So, and growing like crazy.
Next it says, Danny, it got past me. Talking about meteorites or something other going on up there. We're actually going into a big meteorite field, and we're going to be in it for probably about 2 years. I mean, we're not going to get out of it.
All right, Miss Nadia has asked this a few times, and it's gotten past us.
Oh.
What vegetable can I grow with my rattlesnake beans?
Well, you can't really grow anything with rattlesnake beans, because rattlesnake beans are pole beans. They'll wind all up around everything.
They need to grow in a container by themselves.
They need to be in a bed with some kind of trellis system put up on them. And I don't really recommend planting anything with them, to be honest with you.
See, we can't control the commercials. I've tried to shut it back, do anything, and I've got it on what I thought was meaning that they wouldn't put as many commercials in it. They still put commercials all over the place. Danny's Porch Time, if I go and try to take some of them out or anything, now they've got it fixed, it'll take all of them out. And they put them like every 2 to 3 minutes. They put a commercial. It is crazy what they do. I guess they don't have enough YouTube videos to put all their commercials in.
Your temperature is actually wrong on on this thing. I was looking at it. It says it's
Oh,
name.
hand me my bird. I forgot about
Oh
the bird.
yeah, somebody sent Miss Wanda a
It's a pretty. How do I turn it on?
right here. Let me show you.
I see. No. Miss Allison, our moderator.
Our moderator.
And it's
solar.
Yeah, it'll. I don't know if y'all can tell it's on.
It's turned on right now. You can turn it back off.
It lights up.
You just flip it to the side. There we go. It's off.
So this goes on a pole. It screws into the top of a thing and will stick in my courtyard. It'll go in the courtyard. And Miss Lippy had some stuff on the way, and you want to put that back up there so I don't break it. And her box didn't get here, so I don't know what Miss Lippy's got up her sleeve yet. She said it's breakable.
Old Dominion said, did you know that the random buttonhole in the top of your overall bib was used for a pocket watch? Yes, I used to carry a pocket watch years ago.
I think you did kind of almost till we married.
Till me and you married. I don't even know what happened to it.
It's in a drawer somewhere, but I know where it was before we moved.
Yeah, before we moved.
I know where it was. Not sure I know where it is, but I know where it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's see.
the bird is beautiful.
It's beautiful. The bird is beautiful.
And she knows I like bluebirds, so that's where that came from. Yeah, Allison knows I like bluebirds. Lippy's box is on a slow boat to China before it gets here, probably.
Oh, Vicky says, is that the bluebird of happiness?
I guess so. It's one of them. I have a lot of bluebirds.
I don't know.
I've had many people send me bluebirds over the years, so I've got a supply of bluebirds.
Farmall Cub YouTube channel says, Danny, do you have a P.O. box or a type of mailbox I can send you something? We have a P.O. box 462, Wiggins, Mississippi 39577. That is our address.
Yeah. We were supposed to get, somebody was supposed to send us, I thought you were getting a pocket watch from a guy. He had thousands of watches. He collected watches. And he contacted us years ago.
So many people tell us. There was a man going to send me a walking cane one time. There was a man going to send me a watch one time. What's going to send me this? Somebody's going to send me that. I don't never, look, when I see it, I believe it. You know,
yeah, because we never, he asked what kind. I mean, down to specifics.
Down to specifics.
Then, you know, we never heard from him again. So, but I do know you have one somewhere.
I used to have one. I just don't know where it's at.
It's probably stuck up. We have a gnat or a fly or something in here. It might be a love bug.
I've seen it flying. Love bugs are bad. I've seen it flying around here somewhere. Did Lucy get her package, Leslie? Yes, we actually have.
I don't know if I can show that video, if I can make it work or not, y'all. It was funny.
It was funny.
Let me see if this is it. No.
No, not that one. We have laughed at her with that package. Oh my goodness.
It's not her. I thought she got it after.
No, she got it before we went to the hospital.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
This is.
Is that it right there? Yep, that's it.
Okay. Okay, this is the one. Let me see if I can make this one where y'all can see it. This is where she gets it out of the chat's getting it. She gets it out of the box. And what she got there is hard to see right there, but anyway.
She got a rabbit and a squirrel.
I'm trying to get it where the.
Don't get it with me up there.
She got a rabbit and a squirrel. She had her a ball.
She has played with them, and she's learned how to squeak them now. So I mean,
yeah, she does. She knows how to squeak them and make racket, and she'll take and bring it to Danny.
when I'm sitting in my chair, she brings it to me, and she'll sit there
and she'll sit and play with it.
Play with it, and play with it,
and then I'll throw it down the hall.
And I'll pitch it down the hallway, and she'll run, get it, and run back with it.
So she got a squirrel and a rabbit. And she comes bringing it right back to him every time. So she enjoyed them, Miss Leslie. Thank you. She really likes her toys.
She likes her, and she's learning the names of her toys now. So we're trying to teach her the names of them. She doesn't get rough with them or anything like that. She doesn't try to tear them up.
Is there any book missing out of your library you would like to have?
Oh my goodness. I don't even know. I've got so many books until I'll have to think about that one.
Jesus says, I'm glad songs don't seem set stuffed animals as an animal like we do. She wouldn't go after a real squirrel thinking they are stinky. Oh, she loves to go squirrel hunting. Tammy Harder says she used our link and got some of the little juice jars.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I've got to make sure I've got enough. We've got to go through, that's something, we've got like 3 projects that are almost mandatory to get done before long, and one of them is all these sweet potatoes.
The sweet potatoes have got to be done. We also have to do our grapes. That's all got to be done.
And the potatoes.
And
our potatoes are wanting to sprout.
The Irish potatoes will probably be the first things that have to be done.
Is Lucy still trying to get the squirrel tail?
I take her squirrel hunting almost every day for just a few minutes, because my pecan trees, the squirrels are just, they think that they can just do what they want when they want it. And I'll take her out there and I'll shoot some and let her go gather them and gather them up and put them in a pile.
Piles them up for him.
And
she don't eat them.
She don't eat them or nothing. She just likes to go get them and bring them back.
What is your favorite book in your library besides the Bible?
Oh, I don't know if I have a favorite book. I have a favorite collection of books, and it's the Foxfire books. The Foxfires are probably my favorite collection of books from the Appalachian Mountains up there. I just love
all of them. I think there's 12, plus we have the cookbook and the toy book. It's kids' toys. So we have the whole set.
Yeah.
I kept buying till I found all of them. So we have all of them. Probably my favorite is my herb books. I like going through them. That's usually something that I will look at more than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer said, do you still have that book with the numbers in the Bible, what the Bible means?
Yes.
Yes, somewhere.
Somewhere around here I do, because I run across it.
We knew where it was, we don't know where it is.
Yeah.
That's my answer to everything.
Since we've moved, it's kind of difficult to say exactly where it's at, but I have seen it since we moved, so I know I still have it.
Good night, Lippy. Let's see. Where am I at? I can't. We need a rat terrier. We don't need any more dogs.
No, we don't want more dogs. One dog is enough.
Thank you, Lippy. Get some sleep. She's been up since like 4 this morning, and she didn't go to bed till after midnight last night.
Taraboo Art Armory, the Foxfire Book of Appalachian Cookery is my favorite cookbook. We have that cookbook.
Yeah, we do have the cookbook. I like cookbooks too. Not many people like to sit and read cookbooks, but I am one that likes to go through cookbooks, especially older cookbooks. Somebody sent me, 2 different people have sent me some really old cookbooks from like the 30s, 20s, 30s, 40s, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
I have 2 that are that old, and just to look at the recipes and what they call stuff and the different things that they put in stuff is crazy.
Yeah, everybody's talking about how hot the sun's been. Talking about we actually was getting our 60-foot raised bed ready, which reminded me I didn't check the carrots today.
You gotta do it in the morning.
I'll do that in the morning. We were going to get ready to start planting our cabbages and stuff like that, but with the heat like it is, I told Wanda, I said, we ain't even going to consider it. Even though it's time, we're not going to consider it right now because it's just too hot. They would just
the
die.
cabbage wouldn't make it right.
They would just bolt on us.
Yeah,
oh man, my crooked little homestead said their garden, they've already had a frost and they're going to go down to 34 degrees tonight. Goodness gracious, I can't even comprehend that.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you, SW Mom's Auto Book. My birthday falls on Rosh Hashanah. Yes, it does.
It does. It does fall on Rosh Hashanah.
And then, was there something else tomorrow? Seemed like, what did I tell you? There was 3 things.
Well, I don't know about tomorrow, but I know September the 23rd.
No, this was the moon, the sun.
There was an alignment of
there was
Saturn.
3 things tomorrow.
Saturn's supposed to be lining up with something tomorrow.
Saturn was supposed to be.
There's supposed to be a lunar. Is it a lunar eclipse?
Some type of eclipse.
A type of eclipse or something tomorrow. All kinds of stuff going on tomorrow.
3 different things going on tomorrow, and I said, "Well, happy birthday to me." I don't
so
know.
I was like, I don't know if this is if this is good, bad, or what. I mean, because I haven't. Guys,
it was all happening at once. I just happened to see it on Facebook or something. Somebody threw it up. The 21st has these 3 things, and I said, "Hey, look, have you seen this?" We ain't had time.
We ain't even had time to look at nothing. I mean, I do get notifications when certain things happens.
Farmall Cub put Danny King, King.
There are certain things I do get notifications on. Like there was another shooting in, New Hampshire this afternoon?
Yes, I think so.
So, I mean, I do get certain things. I don't go looking for them. They just automatically come to me. But I also know, I just don't have time right now to run hunting up everything. And if you turn the computer on, everything's just Charlie Kirk, So
there's nothing else.
There's nothing else, and I'm not ready to talk about that because everybody's lying. This is all lies you're hearing right now, so there's no need even getting involved in any of that stuff. I don't even know how long it'll take before they'll tell the truth.
Yeah, because from the day one, you've got somebody, and I'm not even going to call names, but
right.
Anybody on YouTube jumping out there and saying da 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 da. Within an hour to 5 hours, all that information's changed. So they're out there da 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 again. They're making video on top of video, throwing out lies because they want to be first.
Everybody wants to be first.
And the deal is those videos aren't getting pulled down that have misinformation. Once they figure out that they said something that was not true, they're not pulling that video because it's getting lots and lots of views.
Yeah.
So a year, 2 years from now, somebody that's scanning the internet is going to pull up their video and they're going to get false information and they're going to believe it. And I have a problem with that. That's why we haven't said a whole lot, because we weren't there. We don't know what happened. We know what we were told happened.
I looked at the video footage. I know what I saw from video footage. I know what I know from being a marksman. I mean, there's certain things I know from just looking. But if I go out and say something, I'm just not going to do it because it's not time.
Any place is okay to live in if you're hunting a safe place. There really is no.
No, Texas and Oklahoma, northern Louisiana, the 33rd parallel across there is your new weather zone for severe weather. It's been that way for the last year. It's going to be that way for several more years. You'll be either, if you're in Oklahoma or northern panhandle of Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth area, Houston, up through that area, you are going to be inundated.
Miss Tambra said, pray for Miss Starla. She fell and cracked her hip today. So,
oh, okay.
When you're praying, remember her today.
Okay. Yes, we did plant our carrots 7 days ago.
Well, tomorrow will be 7 days.
But tomorrow will be 7 days. Tomorrow will be 7 days ago. So they should be coming up.
Yeah, we did. We checked yesterday and we forgot today. That's par for the course for us.
Yeah, I mean.
Too much going on.
Too much
not
going
enough
on.
time to get it all done.
Yeah.
I have tomatoes that have blooms.
Yeah.
I have cucumbers that are blooming. So we'll see if we get any cucumbers and tomatoes in late fall. I picked my lima beans, my green limas, I think 3 times this week, and I've gotten a couple of quarts off of those. So they're doing really good, but they're fixing to come up. The moths are eating the leaves so bad.
Yeah, we have, well, so the moths are laying insects.
Yeah, the worms and stuff are eating everything, so.
Mary Beth Smith is the way I look at it, is telling the truth. It doesn't matter what happened, how it happened. The man was assassinated. There's 2 young children that don't have a daddy anymore. There's a wife that don't have a husband anymore. And all for sheer ignorance, you know. I don't, like I said,
people,
I didn't know the man,
yeah.
But it doesn't matter if I knew him or not. I don't, you know, just because he was debating people and you want to take him out for that, that's totally ridiculous, you know.
Yeah. And just to show you how crazy people are, in Mississippi, we had a young man who took his own life on a college campus.
Yeah.
There were videos everywhere, so the cops pretty much knew right off the bat by pulling videos and stuff what happened. When they said that it was probably not something major, that somebody done something to him, the internet went crazy and called they had all kinds of stuff. Do y'all know people were asking for the videos? In what world do people want to see every video of everything all of a sudden? To me, that was so totally uncalled for. The parents asked them not to put the video out. Would you want that video out? No. But yet people were throwing fits for the video, just like they are on everything else. They want the videos. And it reminds me of, you know, when they were gladiators and stuff, and they threw people into the lines.
Yeah.
People were saying, hey, we want to see this. Throw them in. And to me, that's what it reminds me of. I mean, how evil.
Well, that tells you where we're at in society, because the old Roman Empire, when they got to their worst point in their history, that's what they were doing. They were throwing Christians into the lines. They were throwing, you know, the gladiators would get out and fight to the death. And the people would cheer on because they wanted to see somebody get killed. They wanted to see somebody get marred, mauled, eat up, and all that kind of stuff. That tells you just how sick a society has become.
Yeah, and y'all, with AI, I told Danny, we've got to where we don't watch a lot of videos because there is so much AI that is throwing out misinformation. That's another thing. Not only do you have some well-intentioned talking head, you also have AI putting up videos that have there are not even close to being true. So it's kind of...
It's hard to tell what's AI and what's not.
Yeah, so I didn't mean to get off on that, but yeah, that's the way we feel. We would rather wait and see before you say anything any definite, because there really is no way they're going to tell the truth.
No. Not
the whole truth, let's put it that way. They may give you pieces, but they tell you so much you don't know which piece is true.
It goes so much deeper than what they're telling you, because I'll tell you this, when you have someone like Charlie Kirk who introduces someone like J.D. Vance to Donald Trump and has connections in Israel and all these kind of places,
and with a lot of
high dollar people, there's more there than meets the eye, because he's rubbing shoulders with some very prominent people. And you don't get in that realm of people by just being a plain old college guy who, well, he didn't go to college, but
Well, he was that age.
He was that age, but I mean,
he's older now, but he started.
You don't start these companies like he started and get the success you get and all that kind of stuff from just being a common person. So there's more there than meets the eye. The only problem here is what you're going to see is you haven't seen the last of this. The shootings are going to get to be more and more and more.
And that's what I said a couple of weeks ago. I think they were talking about, not only was there this shooting, there were multiple shootings the same day, the day after, the day before, 2 weeks ago, today.
Yeah.
People are being killed every day. And sometimes, like today, it said mass shooting. There was more than one person.
Yeah, there were several people shot in New Hampshire.
So, I mean, it's everywhere, and this one just happened to, I say happened to be caught on tape, but yeah, it was meant to be, y'all, just saying.
And let me tell you something, when it's your time to go home, it don't matter where you're at, how many Secret Service people you got around you, it don't matter if you're in the best hospital in the world, when the Lord gets ready to bring you home, there ain't nothing in this world going to stop it. It was his time to go. It didn't take God by surprise. God had this all laid out. I mean, you'll never convince me otherwise, because Scripture teaches me you can't add one hair to your head. You can't add 1 second of time to your life. You can't add 1 inch to your height. You can't do none of this stuff on your own. You cannot do anything that God does not permit. Satan cannot kill you. Satan can't do anything to you that God don't first give the right or give him the right to do. Because if you belong to God, there ain't nothing in this world that can take you out of this world till the Lord gets ready for you to leave this world. And when Charlie was shot, it was his time to go. I mean, it's just like we had a young man here it's been many years ago. He was just driving up interstate in a thunderstorm and a dead tree fell across the cab of his truck and killed him. I mean, it's just his time to go. You know, I mean, I don't care where you're at, what you got going on, how many people you got around you, or what, like I said.
You have the best doctors.
You have the best doctors in the world. If it's your time to go, there's nothing going to keep you here. And that's the way I look at it.
Yeah. I'm trying to read. How many people understand the implication of Jesus being closely related to the high priesthood? Mary's cousin was married to a priest who entered the Holy of Holies.
Well, let me tell you something else about this whole situation too that's beginning to irritate me. There's more focus now being placed on the gentleman that was shot than they are on what he was trying to do for Jesus Christ. People are leaving the Lord out of it completely, and they're focusing strictly on a human being. I don't worship people. I don't care about people. I mean, my focus is strictly on the Lord and on the Lord only. Now this guy was probably a fantastic guy for the Lord, you know,
and he would want y'all to be,
and he would want you to
do the Lord's work, not praising him. Yes, it is okay to remember him. That's not the problem.
That's not the issue.
But people are putting him on a pedestal all of a sudden, like they did Donald Trump before they were putting Donald Trump on a pedestal.
Yep.
Now he's getting knocked off and people are getting frustrated. You could see it coming. Now, Charlie, you won't be able to knock him off a pedestal unless somebody comes up with something that he was doing wrong. He seemed to be a very wholesome person. Mm-hmm. And his wife, great looking. I've watched a few videos of her this week because I had never heard of her. She seems to be very much in tune, and they were very much in love, seemed like. I saw several videos of that this week, and to me it was great to watch. So he seemed like a really good guy. I had only watched a few of his videos before, so I don't know a lot about him. Miss Lippy told me more about him than I really knew because she's paid attention to him for years. But
yeah,
God would want you to be lifting him up,
yeah.
the name of Jesus up, not a
He would-
person.
I think from what I've read about Charlie would want you to lift up the Lord rather than
And show
him.
the Lord's grace
Yeah.
and mercy. That's what
Yeah.
he talked about in every video, everyone.
Yeah,
So if you want to honor him or honor Charlie, he would say honor the Lord. That's where
Yeah.
I was going with it, I guess.
yeah. Anyway, we gotta get off that bandwagon.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock.
It's after 9 o'clock. We have got to say our prayers where we can, where people can look.
What'd you say?
The ads are it just irritates me. The ads are fixing to come on.
Oh, you can see when an
I
ad
can see right here. I just figured it out. I can see when they're fixing to put an ad on, and
will run shortly
for some viewers are going to get ads, and I'm going to sit here. I am not going to pray until I see that line.
If I hit skip ads, would it skip them? Do you know?
I don't know.
If I hit it, we'll.
I don't know what's going to happen if you hit it.
No, I'm scared.
It's time. Look, the devil just wants to mess up everything, so don't hit nothing. Because if you do, it's like take us off the
hit
air.
Skip ads, but I don't know if I can do that.
I don't know. I think the people might be able to. You know.
That's on my side though. They don't have that option.
I don't know. We got 9 more seconds to go.
So, Danny's gonna talk about weird stuff until this ad possibly runs through and then go again. So
it's
y'all gonna get an ad.
okay. The ads are supposed to be over with. Ad is now inserted. It says.
Well, it's probably playing right now.
Probably is.
Did you address the helicopter crash with the 4 nighttime special ops soldiers?
No, I knew about it, but I did not address it. It's another one of those things that there is too much speculation about what actually happened, and I'm not going to say anything because just like a lot of these other things, there's too much information that's just not there, you know.
All right, the ad's over.
Okay.
Pray right quick.
Okay.
Somebody said the ad is right now, so some of them are getting
Some of them are getting it, some of them are done. Okay. Father, we're so thankful tonight that you've been good to us this week. Even though it's been a challenging week, we still praise you because you brought us through it all, you know, and you blessed us. And tonight there has been a lot of prayer requests that's gone up at multiple different times, Lord. And I'm going to pray for all of them, especially our old friend Keith on the road out here, Lord, having tire problems. And I'm praying that you just correct that and let him be able to make it on into town here safely sometime tonight in the morning. Give them and then let them get some rest because they've had a lot of road time there with no rest like they need. And then we've had others, Lord, mentioning here that they've just had all kinds of physical issues going on. And Father, the one thing I can always cling to is knowing that you are the great physician. Nothing takes you by surprise. Not one disease can come upon our human body without your permission. And even if it does come upon our body, all we got to do, and as it says in the book of James, is we just got to come out and we just got to ask you to take care of it. And we got to believe, and we got to not consume it on our own lust, but we just got to be able to speak it and believe it and never again say that we have this issue upon our life, and you'll heal us. Father, we believe that with all clarity here tonight. And I'm speaking healing and prosperity and on everyone in this chat tonight, everyone that's mentioned prayer here tonight, Lord. And the ones that give praise reports, thank you for that, Father. I'm thankful that we're not like the 10 that got their prayers answered and 9 of them ran away and didn't come back and only 1 came back. I'm thankful that we have people here who will come on here and say that they have had they've had a good praise report. Even like Jeff, he came on and said he had a praise report last week and he's had some complications, but we're going to give you the honor and the glory right now, saying that those complications will be taken away from him in the name of Christ. And Lord, all the others here tonight, in the name of Christ, I'm asking that their prayers be answered, their bodies be healed, and Father, so that you can be glorified in the future now. go with us, guide and direct us through the night, and help us be able to enjoy the days that you've given us in the future now. We ask these things in Christ's name. Amen. All right. Maybe we got through without an ad, maybe. I don't know.
Thank all of y'all for the happy birthday wishes and things like that.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh. Let's see here. What we got here? Yes, thank you, Lord, for protecting us. That is so true. I love God's protection. I know my archangel. I know my angel that God has given me to watch over me has his hands full.
Amen.
Because he has to stay on. I mean, he has to be going back and forth all the time, saying, "Lord, can you?" He's probably telling the Lord, "Can you just give me somebody else? This guy's about to wear me out." You know. Oh my goodness! I keep the angels busy. I'm pretty sure.
He keeps me pretty busy.
I keep Miss Wanda busy. I know that.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, let's see. Everybody's wanting a tip tonight. Oh, let me see here.
Oh man, Butt Rickle says, "Enjoy your farm all cub, Wanda." He owes me big time, and he knows that.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. There was an event that took place this week. Our president actually traveled out of the country to go to Windsor Castle. He was invited there by Prince Charles. And
actually King.
Or King Charles, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was Habit, yeah. King Charles. And it wasn't that he went to that dinner that they had there. It's what happened the day after that. And I want you to, if you've seen this, go back and look at everybody that was there. Because, and I could be 100% wrong on this, but I really don't think I am. The ones that showed up for this meeting will be the new leaders of the world. I would not be a bit surprised if in the next, say 3 to 4 months, let's just say by the end of the year, I would not be a bit surprised if by the end of the year, some sort of financial changes, I'm trying to watch what I say, some financial changes would take place. I really look for it before the end of the year, simply because of the ones that showed up at that meeting. Now, if you know anything about the book of Revelation, then this might be a sign to you about future events that's fixing to take place. I think that in the very near future you're going to see some things change because of that meeting. And I think it's going to be more financial than anything else. I've just got that gut feeling. That's all I can safely say right now. I just have a gut feeling that these were some, let's just put it this way, these were some very unusual people who met together.
And it wasn't but just, 2-3 weeks ago that our president had a whole bunch of very high influence,
yes,
financial, not necessarily financial, but they were financial, but they were tech guys.
Well, he had.
This was a lot of tech guys with money.
Our president had a bunch of the high tech money people. I'm trying to find the right words to use. High tech money people.
And some of these other people are just mainly financiers. So they're
more of investors and
yeah, they're two different groups of people, but very, very much keep your eyes on them.
Yeah, guys, let me tell you something. We are right on the verge of a digital system that has the beast wrote all over it. I mean, we are just right there. You know, I mean, I see so many things that is pointing to the beast system that it's a little bit scary. Now, when the Bible says you won't be able to buy, sell, or trade, it doesn't say trade, it says you won't be able to buy or sell. You need to stop and think about that right there for just a minute. You won't be able to buy or sell. Now, if you can't buy anything and you can't sell anything, that means you don't have a job. That means you don't have a bank account. I mean, you stop and think about this. That means several things right there that you don't have. And if you don't have those things, the only way you're going to get them is that you comply and you give in to this new system. And if you do, you have rejected Christ, and your doom, your fate is sealed. And we are just, when I tell you we are at the brink of the tribulation, guys, we are so close that you can smell it. I mean, it's just that close. We are right there. And a lot of people, I'm going to tell you something. A lot of people's going to throw those verses out there from Ephesians and Philippians and all these different things, saying that the church is not appointed to wrath. And I agree 100% that the church is not appointed to wrath. The wrath of the tribulation, or the time of Jacob's trouble, does not start until the middle of the tribulation period. I don't care what anybody says. I have looked at this from all different angles. The first 3.5 years of the tribulation, the Bible tells us, is a time of peace. It's a time where there's not going to be any war. There's not going to be any of this kind of stuff going on. You're not
we
even
haven't had that yet.
we haven't had that yet. And I mean, and everybody's going to be fooled. The man of sin is going to be on the scenes. People's not going to know who he is. Life is going to be going on. Everything people's going to be buying, selling, just like it says in the scriptures. It says it'll be like it was in the days of Noah. People will be eating, drinking, marrying, giving in marriage. I mean, life will be going on just like it always goes on. And then the abomination of desolation will take place in the middle of the tribulation. And when that happens, the man of perdition will come on the scene and literally set up his kingdom. And if you don't worship him, then and take whatever the mark is going to be. You know, I'm not going to tell you it's going to be something stamped on your body. I'm not going to tell you anything about the mark, because I can see where it could be 100 different things. And every day I'm shown by the Lord the new technology that's coming out, and I'm like, Lord, where did this come from? I mean, it says in the hand or the forehead, but it doesn't mean that there's something going to be stamped on your hand. You got the hand and the forehead is symbolic. It could be
under the skin, or
it don't even have to be on the human body. It could just be a knowledge of something.
In the brain.
In the brain.
You don't ever know.
You don't know, because technology. Let's put it this way: technology with AI is changing every 4 to 5 minutes.
You can't take it and not know it. That is so true.
That is true. You cannot.
You have to physically,
yes,
and mentally accept it.
You have to accept it. And a lot of people will go, Well, I won't have no food. I won't have a house. I won't have nowhere to live. I've got to take it. Well, if you take it,
you willingly
took it. You know, you have to be ready and say, Lord, whatever happens, happens. And if you lose everything you have and you throw it out on the street, then it is what it is. I'd rather be thrown out on the street than I had to be condemned to a devil's hell, you know?
Okay, guys,
anyway,
we got to go to bed.
It's getting to be late.
Tired.
We've had a late day.
Danny's had me up early this morning.
Yes. Yes.
He does.
I
think you could let me sleep in the morning. In the morning.
If you want to sleep, I'll let you sleep in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about I sleep all day?
Or whatever you want to do. I have never stopped you from doing anything you want to do.
He knows I couldn't sleep all day if I had to.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I can sleep late.
I don't even know if I can sleep. Anyway, guys, we thank y'all for watching us tonight. I hate to get off on those rants like that, but just remember the meeting that took place across the pond over there. Go back and pay attention to who was there. Keep your eyes on those guys because they are fixing to start something. I can't talk about it, but they're fixing to start something that will put them head and shoulders above everybody else. So, thank you guys from Deep South Homestead.